Thank you so much for participating in our 4th annual Black and White Ball 2021. My name is Amber, and today I'm going to be showing you how exactly to register for the auction event. Right now, I am on our main page, anthonyhouseoswego.org. You're then going to click on Black and White Ball 2021 tab. This is where you purchase your tickets. Next, you're going to scroll down and click on View Online Auction Items. This will take you to our website where you will be participating in the bid. But on the main page, this will give you an option to email us so we can answer any questions or concerns that you have throughout the auction event. Next, you're going to click on Register. You will fill out all the information here. As you scroll down, you'll see an option to receive email notification or text message when you're outbid. I do recommend doing that. Then you're going to click on Sign Up. After you sign up, in your email, you'll receive a confirmation link, and you click on that, and it'll ask you to log in to confirm your registration. So I'm going to log into my account to show you how it looks. So once you log in, it's going to send you to a page where it says check out my high bids and my losing bids. Your losing bids are anything that you bid on that has been outbid. Your high bids are the ones that's going to be in the winning. Once the auction closed, you will see any bids that you have won in the checkout box. You can check out everything through PayPal by any credit or debit card, and you do not need a PayPal account to participate. Also, if you have won any of these auction items, you will be contacted on the arrangements for pickup, shipping, or delivery. So after this, you're going to click on Back to Current Auction to look at the auction items. You're going to click on this down tab right here to either look by categories or to click on all items. So I'm going to show you the beautiful mosaic table. Once you click on here, it's going to take you to this main page. So once the bidding opens, the starting bid price for this specific item is $75, and then the increment for this price is $25. So you can start off at $75, click on enter, and see if you're outbid or not. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for participating in our auction event, and we pray and hope that you have a beautiful and lovely time. And if you have any questions or concerns, please contact us at info@anthonyhouseoswego.org.
Hi, I'm George Valentine, and it's my privilege to welcome you to the 4th annual Black and White Masquerade Ball for Anthony House. It seems like only last year that we were here back for the 2020 ball, but as anyone who's lived through it knows that 2020 did last 8 years long. Just one of those things. But we're back here to be with you in the biggest community involvement, biggest fundraiser that Anthony House has. And I want you to understand something. Here in the middle of the most dangerous pandemic the world has known for generations, we're still here. And we're here because, well, for one thing, our spirit is strong. The spirit that we have, which began with the Holy Spirit, and the way that it was introduced to Kateri and Dave, as they suddenly thought, you know, Oswego County could use the kind of supports that are available in Syracuse, in Albany, in Buffalo. Why not here in Oswego County? We have a ministry which is different from just volunteering for any old organization. We have a spirit and a belief in the work that we do in helping families at the most difficult time in their life of the family. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that in just a moment when we talk about supportive care. But next, I want you to understand also that our cause is needed. Right now, as I said, people are having to travel hours away to a community that they're not familiar with in order to get the kind of services that Oswego County residents need and deserve. That's what we're all about, to bring that help that I'll explain in a later segment to our folks, to our neighbors and friends right here in Central New York. The pieces are coming together. You'll be hearing later from a speaker who will describe the supportive program. This program will give people the opportunity to have the kind of help that they need at that critical time. The pieces are coming together. We also offer information and referral. We also offer soon the Comfort Care Home that will be one of the centerpieces of the work that we do. We have a growing list of volunteers. If you'd like to become one of our volunteers, there's information available to you. Just ask. If you're looking to receive a copy of our newsletter, our quarterly newsletter, just ask and it'll be sent along to you. I wanted to thank especially the sponsors of this evening's work. First of all, the Shinneman Foundation. Second of all, Chick-fil-A. Burdick and Pearson CPAs, Scriba Electric, Burke's Home Center, and Scott and Carol Van Gorder. Thanks to them, and thanks to the dozens of people who have brought forth the items that we'll be having an auction for later today, we're able to look forward to a wonderful future ahead. Thanks to you. If you really want to join us, just ask. But next, we'll start with our speakers for this evening. Thank you, and talk to you later.
Okay. We had the privilege of caring for my wife's mother for the last 5.5 years of her life. She had her own bedroom, her own bathroom, her own end of the house. After she broke her hip, we went to the doctor several times for, usually for UTI infections. And on one of the last trips, the doctor there informed us that we had made 10 trips to the hospital that year. We became quite concerned about it. And we asked Grandma Chris, and she quite strongly said that she did not want to go to the hospital again, ever. We called the hospice, and they sent a nurse who came first to meet us. And she was so kind and compassionate, and also very skilled in helping us to understand that Grandma Chris was ready to die. We knew of her strong faith in Christ and that God had prepared her heart for going home. But I was set on giving her nourishment and helping her to get better. The nurse helped me to understand that Grandma Chris was ready to go home, and I was wanting to prolong the inevitable, really for our sake. She ate very little because she simply did not feel like eating. She was quiet because she did not want to talk. She did not want to be moved in the family room from her bedroom. That first interview with a hospice nurse really helped to set us straight in our thinking. Grandma Chris's last days were good days, quiet days. We knew the end was close, and our daughter, who is a nurse, sat with us into the evening of the night that she passed away, in the familiarity of her own bedroom. And it was in the presence of her daughter, her granddaughter, and me. And by God's grace, she passed right into the presence of her Savior and God. Not all families are set up the way we were to handle such a situation. And that is why I am so supportive of a ministry like Anthony House. Every family should have such an opportunity to bless their loved one in their passing days and hours in a home-like setting with skilled help and advisors on location to give help when needed. Oswego County needs to have such a home like Anthony House. I am very thankful for the service of the hospice group, and I heartily endorse the expectation of a future Anthony House. They have a great staff working diligently for its inception.
Do you believe in angels? Have you ever worked on a project that you poured your heart and your soul into? A dream, a calling, an opportunity to make a difference in people's lives. You look back over the years and you see the hurdles that you've cleared. And everything comes down to this one night, this one evening. You've prepared for the presentation. You've rehearsed it. You've refined it. The only thing left to do is to present it. One of the biggest presentations we've prepared for Anthony House. Have we done others? Well, yes, of course we have. But the outcome, the decision made by the zoning board for our building project would set the course ahead. I take a display board, enlarged prints of the property, the proposal, my work bag, some personal belongings, load everything into the car that morning. Early morning meeting, few errands in the afternoon, pick up my husband, off to Oswego we would go. That afternoon, I am coming back from the city of Syracuse, and I'm getting off the exit. My car comes to a complete stop. I look down at my dashboard, every light on. I panic. This can't be happening. This just can't be happening. I look up in my rearview mirror and I see two gentlemen walking up alongside of my car. They push my car out of the lane to safety. I wanted to thank these gentlemen. And before I could, they were gone. Do you believe in angels? About 45 minutes later, my husband comes, picks me up. We take the display board, the enlarged prints, the proposal, my work bag, personal belongings, and we put them into his truck. And off to Oswego we go. We arrive to City Hall on time. Take everything out, up the elevator to the 3rd floor, and we set up our display. Then we sit and we wait. When it came time to present, I had no sooner started speaking, and a gentleman leaning over his table says to me, "I know exactly what you're doing. My wife and I went through this exact same thing 14 years ago when she was diagnosed with cancer. I know exactly what you're doing." And I froze. That was the night I met Dick, who was the chairman of the zoning board for the city of Oswego. A few weeks later, I had another opportunity to speak to him. The story he shared with me began the night he and his wife, Priscilla, were in the emergency room at Oswego Hospital. They were anxiously awaiting to hear from the doctor instructions that they needed to travel to Houston for a stem cell treatment. Priscilla had beat cancer for 5 years, and the cancer came back again. All of their hopes to beating the cancer again and for good this time was in the stem cell treatment. They heard the doctor's footsteps, and he entered the room. He closes the door behind him, and he turns to Priscilla. "You're not going to Houston. Your cancer has advanced. You're no longer a candidate for the treatment." The doctor turned to Dick and said, "Dick, I'm afraid it is time to get your affairs in order. Go home and make arrangements." Dick had tears streaming down his face. Their hopes of a cure shattered. What are we going to do? Who am I going to turn to? Where do we go for help? Dear God, what are we going to do? That was 14 years ago. Dick and Priscilla had nowhere to turn. This year, you and your loved one will have access to a comfort care home with 24-hour supervision and supportive care. To open and operate a comfort care home and provide services at no cost to the residents or their family members will cost annually $250,000. Our commitment is to have a comfort care home named Anthony House for our community, for your friends, for your family, for your neighbors, and especially for you. This will be a safe place to stay, receive 24-hour care and supervision, supportive services with love. It's a home away from home for you and your loved ones during their final days. During my conversation with Dick, he had said to me, "Everyone needs to know my story. They need to know where they can turn to for help and not go through what my wife Priscilla and I went through all those years ago. No one should have to go through this alone. I do not believe our meeting that night was by chance at all. Do you believe in divine appointment? Do you believe in angels? Would you like to become a part of something very special? Would you like to answer to the call for people in need, where you can make a positive difference in people's lives, where you can help others when they need the help the most? You can offer up your time through outreach engagements, through fundraising efforts, or volunteer right at the home. Do you believe in angels?
Good evening, everyone. I am Celestine Spinella, and I am a co-founder of Anthony House. And I wanted to tell you what a pleasure it is to be able to talk to you about Anthony House through this different format this evening. I do have 3 testimonials that I want to read to you. And it's a delight to have feedback from the community regarding comments on Anthony House. And it's a great pleasure to be able to share them with you right now. One of them is every family should have an opportunity to bless their loved one in the final days and hours in a home-like setting with skilled help on location to give help when help is needed. And that is by Pastor Victor Watkins. From Joseph Santama, I have this testimonial. Anthony House is a cause that I have personally been involved with for several years and have always admired and been in awe of the dedication and passion of its founders and staff. And I also have this testimonial from Lou DeMint of Giovanni Foods. It is a great privilege to be able to partner with Anthony House in the effort to provide comfort to the families within our community. The Giovanni Foods family is humbled by their mission to support those in need during the most difficult of times. Our hope is that the families can focus on spending time with their loved one and allow the wonderful team at Anthony House to provide the compassionate support. these heartfelt expressions just convey the mission of Anthony House, how we would like to open a home for the terminally ill in Oswego County, and also be of service to the resident as they are experiencing their last days here on earth. And we want to be of service to their families for up to 2 years beyond that point. It has been a privilege to be a part of this mission. It has been a great satisfaction speaking with people about Anthony House, informing them, and just the fact that Oswego County does not have a comfort care home of its own right now like this. And we're just working diligently to get one up and running very soon. We thank you for your interest in Anthony House. We ask you to enjoy our evening this evening and enjoy the auction and the other parts of our program. And we look forward to meeting you and talking to you more about Anthony House. Thank you very much.
So whenever you're ready, go right ahead.
Hi, and good evening. I'm Annette Hurlbut, Secretary and one of the board members of Anthony House, Wellhouse Ministries. I wish we were in person, and I wish we were at that great moment that happens at the signature fundraiser when we all reveal who we are. I know that last January was my first ball, and I loved wearing that mask. And I know in January, we moved to this kind of a mask. And so it is with sadness that we're not able to be in person to present the ball with all the fine food and dancing and a little bit of beverage and the live auction. But we thank you for supporting our fundraiser event this year. With the advent of COVID, Anthony House, I can tell you, has had to adapt to a few things, including this kind of technology for our meetings as well as this event. And we've weathered the storm, and we will continue to do so. COVID also brought with it the fact that at the end of someone's life, they may be alone in a hospital. And for many, that was the case. That is not what we want to have happen. In the future, with Anthony House meeting the vision that's been given, that we would have a home and a place surrounded by loved ones where someone could die in comfort. That's why we say comfort care. So thank you for joining us this evening. We look forward to fundraising events in the new year. We look forward to using the technology and the way things are in 2021. But we look forward to being back with you in 2022. And that dancing and that good food, beverage, great desserts, and actually you being able to see these auction items. I can tell you today I've actually got to see them, and I wholeheartedly ask you to please bid on them using the Bidding Out auction site. And if you have any trouble, I will not be behind my mask, but I will be behind the phone to answer any technical questions or concerns that you have that might arise. Thank you, and may 2021 be the last of a time that we are not able to be in person and to enjoy each other's company at such an event as our Black and White Ball. See you in 2022, and please let the bidding begin.
Hello, and welcome to the 2021 Anthony House Black and White Ball. My name is Brian Fite, and I'm the director of the Supportive Care Ministries team here at Anthony House. Supportive Care Ministries is a brand new program for Anthony House that picks up where most hospice houses leave off. We exist to come alongside the resident and their family both before and after the resident passes. Supportive Care Ministries is a group of dedicated, trained, and caring individuals that will meet with those going through this grieving process. This is a time where hurting people can sit down one-on-one with someone who will listen to them and help them through this tough time. We're very excited to offer this service as a supplement to the great work that Anthony House is doing in Oswego County. I think that the core values of Anthony House say it all: dignity, respect, compassion, and integrity. The Supportive Care Ministries team was created to follow or to allow us to extend those core values to those left behind when a loved one passes. As a member of the board of directors here at Anthony House, we have one goal in mind: to care for the hurting. That's why the vision of the Supportive Care Ministry is to be a lasting support to those needing emotional care. The program is designed to match up volunteers with those coming to Anthony House so that everyone has someone that they can connect with. All volunteers in the Supportive Care Ministries team undergo an extensive training on how to walk through this time in someone's life. This reaches beyond the quick, "they're in a better place" statement that you may get from casual friends, and gives you a comfortable place to open up and talk through the wide range of emotions that you will be going through. How long and how often they meet with a supportive care minister is entirely up to them. It could range from a couple of months to a few years, depending on the needs of the care receiver. As I said, this is a brand new program here at Anthony House, and we are in need of additional volunteers that want to join us in this fulfilling ministry. We are holding training sessions starting in April for those that are interested. If you have any questions or would like more information, just email us at info@anthonyhouseoswego.org. We will get back to you to answer any questions that you might have. I look forward to talking to you, and now back to the show.
Hi folks, I'm George Valentine, and I know I'm standing between you and participating in the auction. Don't worry, I'll be short. I'm used to being short. But you see, before we go into it further, I want to talk just for a moment about supportive care. That's the newest and most exciting part of the work that we're doing here. It helps families through all the emotions, through all the worry and care and guilt that they feel at that particular time in the family's life. And when I got to thinking about the family's life, I thought of the rose bushes that my wife and I grow in our side yard. You know, when we have an especially bad winter time, sometimes one of the main branches in the rose bush will break and fall off. And without the proper care, the whole bush could wither and weaken and perhaps die. That's what supportive care is going to do for the families. Picture those families as their own little rose bush. They go through the kinds of trouble and the kinds of worry that you know is going to happen someday, but it's happening to them now. This is when supportive care will bring trained people, just like you need training to know how to bring that rose bush back to life. It'll help the family come back from this devastating change in their life. As I mentioned before, one of the problems that people have is that there are resources available to them for this, but they're an hour or 2 or 3 away. Bringing that service to Oswego County is what we're all about. Now, I understand as we get ready for the auction that there's a number of people out there who don't have the experience and might need a little coaching when it comes to an online auction for a charity. Well, in the proud tradition of Jimmy Valvano and Vince Lombardi, I'm here to do some coaching. Folks, I want you to get up out of your seats right now. Get off of that couch. Limber up those fingers, because here we are, folks. This is your chance, your opportunity to win. Yes, look at some of these auction items. They're beautiful. Maybe you want to take one home, put it up on your wall, put it in your living room, and know that you won. Yes, you have this opportunity, and it won't last long, because someone out there is limbering up their fingers and getting up off of their couch, and they want it just as much as you do. You have to get out there and prove to yourself, prove to them that you want it that much more. Get out there, limber up those fingers, get ready, because the auctions are going to be short. There I go talking about short again. But you have the opportunity to get out there right now. Get up off that couch. Get fired up, because this is your chance, and the chance will be gone soon. Please, take a moment, take a few moments. Get out there and fight, 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 bid, 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 and support not only what you want, but the services that will last generations. It's up to you. Take some time right now, get fired up, and join us in the auctions. And now, on to the auctions. Good evening, bidders. Yes, this is the fourth annual Black and White Ball and Auction. This is your opportunity to get out there and not only bring something home for yourself, but also to support an important cause here in our home county, back here in Oswego. A few things I want to go over with you first. First of all, we talk about increments, and we're really serious about it, folks. When you see for the bidding that it requires an increment of, say, $10, please put in an increment of $10. Not $1 and an old pair of sneakers. That's not going to work for what we need at this end. So please follow up with the increments. If you don't follow up with it, someone else is going to win. I'm going to go over with you all the donators so that you'll have a chance to, we'll get a chance to thank them, and you'll get a chance to know of what your neighbors are doing in their support of Anthony House. First of all, as we've talked about earlier in this broadcast, Anthony House is not just a plan or a program, it's a ministry. And it's a ministry available to people of all faiths. People, no matter what their income levels are, will have the opportunity to receive the services, whether it's information and referral, whether it's the supportive care, or whether or not it's the comfort home that is, will be serving people for generations to come. You get a chance to be part of that. Now again, I'm George Valentine, and I'm sitting here between Ginger and Amber, and part of our tech committee, part of the people who are bringing this to you live from New Covenant Church. And a quick shout out to the good folks at New Covenant for their help. One thing I wanted to explain to folks is earlier today I had the chance to get the COVID vaccination. And I want to allay any fears that people have. It doesn't give you those side effects that you hear, including that one where it slowly turns you into a rabbit. Not to worry, so far. Okay, folks, later tomorrow, the good folks of the Buffalo Bills are going to be in, yes, there you go. Let's see, are going to be part of Must-See TV tomorrow. I've been a Bills fan since O.J. What's-His-Name used to play for them, and the offense was all somehow get the ball to O.J. But not anymore, folks. The Bills, who used to only enjoy moral victories, are on their way. And you heard it here first. Well, okay, you probably heard it here the 31st, but hey, you get the idea. First, folks, I'm going to be going over with you. If you haven't yet signed up for Bidding Owl, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, just go over to, what is that website? BiddingOwl.com? Very good. BiddingOwl.com, and they will help you through it because, folks, we're down to 31 minutes to go. In 31 minutes, it'll be too late to put in a bid and see. Well, you can see all these beautiful things that we have for you going across the screen. I'm going to go over them with you one at a time so that you'll have a chance to really appreciate how your friends and neighbors are donating to this wonderful cause. You know, before I get into that, I just want to say to you, if there's anyone out there who's interested, who's heard our story and wants to become part of it, join our growing team of volunteers. Just go to anthonyhouseoswego.org and you'll learn a whole lot more about it. If you want to donate for next year, if you want to help us out financially, anthonyhouseoswego.org. Okay, first let's go over these items. First up is the beautiful mosaic table donated by Bend in the River Boutique, created by Deborah Renfrew back there in Phoenix. Let me see, the value of the table is $350. There you go, it's a beautiful table. Next up is the skiing fun package. How are we doing on bids with that so far? Folks, I understand that we haven't had any bids yet on that. Words can't express my sadness over that. Please get out there and bid, win, win, win. The skiing fun package donated by the Four Seasons Golf and Ski Center in Fayetteville. even folks in Onondaga County are supporting the good work here at Anthony House. Chick-fil-A birthday party is auction item number 502, donated by Chick-fil-A of Cicero. Value there is $250. It's food for up to 10 guests delivered to your home. Carefully donate to your home because, hey, that's what we do here in the COVID situation. By the way, thank you for these carrots. They're really, really good. Mm. You gonna eat that salad? Okay. Next one up is auction item 503, an overnight stay at the Hampton Inn Syracuse Clay, donated by the Hampton Inn of Syracuse Clay. Value is $150. Let's get out there and bid, win, win, win. We have a number. We have 4 different lap quilts. Man, this is a really good carrot. Thank you. 4 different lap quilts donated by Roselle Ament. Thank you very much. They're 37 by 45. They're terrific, and we have plenty of them, so hey, stock up now. Next up is auction item 505, 2 tickets to the Haunted Oswego Tour. Donated by Oswego Food and History Tours, Colette Astoria. Value is $50. Please get out there and help a local business. There you go. Help this local business and enjoy a beautiful evening. Auction item 506 is a holiday basket. 2 beautiful Mikasa? I'm sorry. My ears are twitching a little bit. I'm having a hard time with that. Candy dishes and 15-piece gingerbread house set. Donated by Tim and Janice Young. Value is $75. Next up is the date night basket. Donated by Friends of Anthony House. Value of $60. A real opportunity for you to bring that on home. Handmade Bluebird lap quilt. Donated by Roselle Ament. Also a value of $75. It's really beautiful if you get a chance to see it, folks. What the heck? You do have a chance to see it because you're on biddingowl.com, right? If you have any problems with that, take your time because, well, you still got 27 minutes to go. Auction item 510 is Alma's Daylily, an amazing stained glass window by our good friends at Conway's Stained Glass Studio. A local Oswegonian who's out there does fantastic artwork that you might want to bring on home. Value is $350. Auction item 513 is a bath and travel set donated by Friends of Anthony House. Value of $50. Auction item 514 is a Husky 12-inch tool bag with assorted tools, donated by Brian and Candy Fight. In fact, you just saw Brian a few minutes ago. He's our new director of supportive care. Core auction item 515, the Core Polarized Camo Kit. DeWalt 28-piece screwdriver set and work gloves donated by White's Lumber and Building Supplies, value of $65. Pamper Yourself bath kit set is number 516, donated by Friends of Anthony House. Folks, we have friends all over the place. That one is valued at $40. Auction item 517 is a Cloudy Day sampler quilt, donated by Friends of Anthony House, valued at $75. The Tool Bucket is auction number 519, donated by Brian and Candy Fight. 2 baskets, in fact. Next up is number 520, the Italian Dinner Basket, donated by Friends of Anthony House, valued at $65. The Milwaukee Pack Out Toolbox, a real opportunity for the people who enjoy, there you go, the people who enjoy working around the house could really use this. It's a stackable pack-out toolbox, valued at $130, and you can take it home. But first, you have to bid. 523, Home Sweet Home, Um, donated by the Connection Point, value of $130. 524 is the Cookie and Candy Tower, donated by Brandy and Candy, Brian and Candy. Koi. You think my eyesight would be getting better with these side effects from the meds? Value is $60. Auction item 525, framed Oswego Lighthouse drawing by Pastor Bill King, valued at $175. Starting bid at $40, incremental bids at $20. Folks, this is a gentleman with some real talent. You could bring it home to liven up your house. Auction item 523 is a lighted 13-inch ceramic Christmas tree donated by Mama Spinella, valued at $60. Auction item 527, Walmart and Ontario Orchards gift cards donated by the Fulton Walmart and Ontario Orchards, value of $75. Auction item 528 is an 11-inch ceramic snowman, really cute snowman, donated by Mama Spinella, value of $30. Auction item 529, winter gear basket, donated by Murdoch's Bicycle and Sports, valued at $90. Auction item 530, snuggle up basket, donated by Laura B. Lamb. Man, it's got most everything you could think of in it, folks. It's got a fleece blanket, heating rice bags, 7 children's books, cocoa mix, snacks. Oh, just what you need in the Oswego wintertime, valued at $80. Next up is 531 Avon Bonanza basket, donated by Candy and Brian Fight, with an assortment of Avon products valued at $175. Auction item 532 is the Black Walnut Curly Maple Purple Heart, donated by Charlie Lamb, valued at $100. Rounding out the last 3, auction item 533, the Pasta Dinner Basket, donated by Bosco's Food Market, right here in Oswego, valued at $35. Auction item 534, Around Oswego gift cards. We've got 3 gift cards from Green Planet, the Press Box, Ontario Orchards, all together valued at $65. And finally, auction item 535, Black Walnut Yellow Heart cutting board and coasters, donated by Charles Lamb, valued at $75. Oh, wait a second. It's being pointed out to me, folks, that we also have the Lucky Lotto Bouquet, a beautiful ceramic pot with $40 worth of lottery tickets, altogether valued at $50. But first, you got to bid. Folks, let me see. Could I'm working alongside of our tech team here. How are we doing as far as, now this goes over the current bids. Okay. Let me see. Oh, and those are the high bidders. For instance, the Cookie and Candy Tower, valued at $60. We're already at $50 in the bid. The framed Oswego, Jose, the Lucky Lotto. Wow, we have a current bid on the Lucky Lotto bouquet of $85. We are doing very well, folks. You're doing a great job out there. Could I see another set, say page 1? Okay. Oh, the skiing fun package, we do have a bid of $25, and folks, it's worth $110. Somewhere out there is someone who would love to pick that up and give it as a present, give it as a gift for some winter when we actually have snow. Let's see, we have the bath and towel travel set, $40 toward a $50 bid. Wow, we're doing pretty well. The Pamper Yourself bath set is worth $40, and the high bid is $25. Folks, I believe you can do better than that. Excuse me just a moment, please. Thank you. Thank you, folks. I wanted to, okay. Folks, I need to talk to you plainly and directly. On the one hand, you're buying this for yourself. You're going to put it in your house, on your wall, that sort of thing. But really, the money that is raised, and we've raised over $1,500 tonight alone, will go to the wonderful ministry of Anthony House. It will help people generations through generations, and especially at this critical time in our development, as we build on that information and referral service, as we build on the supportive care to help families in that most difficult time when they find and they cope with the death of a close member of the family. This is your opportunity. Sure, you'll be bidding. Sure, you'll be out there fighting your way through bidding and trying to outbid the other people who are out there standing up by their couches, rattling their fingers, trying to win as we get ready to close at 8:15. But you're giving the money to a great cause, a great ministry here in our home county of Oswego. So get out there and bid, huh? You'll be glad you did. Let's see. Again, I wanted to let you know that if you are interested in volunteering, if you want to get our newsletter, we have a really terrific newsletter, and I throw in a column there every once in a while to help people in the different challenges that they face. This is a great opportunity for you to get in that newsletter. Receive it in the mail, through snail mail. You remember that. It's any old time. Folks, I want you to really appreciate the opportunities that you have to make a real impression, to make a real difference in our community. So please, take a moment, get up off the couch, limber up those fingers because you're down to only 17 minutes to go. Did you hear that, folks? 17 minutes to go. Get out there and bid. Get your name up on our tote board. You'll be glad you did. How else are we doing here? Anything that could use a little extra push? Someone just came over to me and whispered in my ear, as only my wife can. Oh, I said it was you, Ton. I'm sorry about that. Thank you for your support. I can talk to you about getting out there and bid. I can tell you all about Anthony House. But I want to sincerely thank everyone who is out there putting in a bid, putting in some money to help support us at this critical time. And by us, I mean Oswego County. I mean the people and the families this year, next year, generations from now, when you and I will be gone. Thank you for your support. See how we're doing here. The mosaic table is up to $175. Folks, it's worth $350. It's a beautiful mosaic table, and it's brought to you by the good folks in Bend in the River Boutique. So please, if you're up to bidding a bit higher up on that end, please do. The Oswego Haunted Tour tickets are worth $50, and we have bids up to about $25. Please come on out there and bid that one up as well. The Pamper Yourself bath set, number 516 from Friends of Anthony House, is valued at $40. Pamper yourself, folks. Support Anthony House, but also get out there and bring that one up a bit. Let's see, the Italian dinner basket is worth $65. The high bid is $40. Let me see. Oh, the Milwaukee Pack-Out Toolbox that I was talking to you about is worth $130. So far, we're up to $75, just a little over 50%. Get on out there, folks, and I think you'll enjoy it. Let's see, the lighted ceramic Christmas tree is valued at $60, and we're only up to $35. This is your chance, folks. Hold it a second. Thank you. Alma's Daylily. If you ever get a chance to meet Candy Conway, God makes few people like her. She does a wonderful job with this kind of work, with this kind of stained glass. Please take a good long look at it. Expand it on your computer if you can, because it's really beautiful. She does a great job. If you're sitting back there thinking, well, I'll wait until the last minute and then I'll bid, please don't do that, folks. It only hurts you, and it only makes me whine at you a little bit longer. Please don't have me whine at you. Please. There we go. Okay, who else have we got here? We got the overnight stay at the Hampton Inn. $60 is the high bid. We're looking at, valued at $150. Let's see. The date night basket, thank you. Donated by Anonymous. We're up to $75 on a $60 item. You know, we're doing pretty darn well here, folks. Thank you for your work. Please, please don't wait. Oh, this just in. There are 2 Hampton Inn basket items. So get out there. You see one you like, try to win that one. If you see the other one, what the heck? Go for both. Why not? Folks, and again, I just wanted to express to you, while I've got a moment here, like I said earlier today, I got the first shot of the vaccination. It's not a big deal. Get on out there. Be careful about any side effects because, like I said, things about, getting these characteristics of a rabbit aren't really true. Not to worry. Get on out there. Take care of yourself. And pass the carrot. Folks, here we go. How are we doing as far as total? Would you mind checking on that for me? I get a chance to sit here between Ginger and Amber, 2 folks who have really done an awful lot of great work for us so far. Let's see. I guess we'll hurry back to what we were doing here before. The holiday basket and the skiing fun package. Let's see. I think we've hit the minimum bid on everything. There isn't anything that people haven't bid on yet. Does that look about right? Terrific. Let me see. How about those lap quilts? We have a total of 6 lap quilts, and you have the opportunity to take them on home, enjoy them for years to come, and be part of the ministry that we have here. Holy cow, folks. I just noticed we're down to 11 minutes to go. That means if you're not on Bidding Owl just yet, get on there right away. One of the things you'll notice is when you're on Bidding Owl and you've made your first bid, if somebody outbids you, you'll get something on your phone. You'll get an alert on your phone indicating, hey, you there, there's somebody who's outbidding you. Get out there and bid, and win. This is your chance. Let's see. I wanted to especially thank our sponsors. We've scrolled several times about the main sponsors that we have. Everybody from Burdick and Pearson and the Shinneman Foundation. They do some wonderful work for us. Okay. Let's see let's see, folks. We wanted to take a moment and thank all the people who helped us since the beginning. Since 2017, when we had our first ball. I remember that as the coldest night in all of 2017. And we had a wonderful time. We look forward to 2022 when we will have the opportunity to meet again. Here's hoping that we have the opportunity to meet again and dance again and again celebrate the biggest community outreach event of Anthony House. It's just imagine, folks, as time goes by, you have the opportunity to tell your friends, tell your family, discuss about the important issues that come toward the end of life. you'll get a chance to talk about how you supported a special program, a program that brings those services to Oswego County residents. Think about it for just a moment. Oh, sure, if you have an issue right now where you find that someone is in the latter stages of life, the last weeks, the last months, they can apply to try to get into a program in Rochester, Buffalo, Syracuse, Albany, and maybe they do get a chance to get in there. But think about it for a moment. They're hours away from their hometown. They're far away from the things and the people that they're familiar with. Through Anthony House, we're able to provide those services here in our hometown. Please take a moment and think about how you can turn to look at yourself in the mirror, look at your friends, tell your children that you support a terrific opportunity to bring those services here to our home county. How are we doing on these bids? They still keep stacking up? Let's see. If you get a chance, Mr. Charles Lamb, number 535, has put together a terrific cutting board and a series of cutting boards and and coasters that are an opportunity for you to bring home something very special that has a terrific value and is really undervalued in the bid so far. Please take a moment, take a good long look, not too long because you're down to only 8 minutes to go. But you have the opportunity to get out there and bring home something very special. Let's see, we've got the tool bucket valued at $60 and with a top bid of $50. The Star Sampler, we've got some terrific samplers, folks. Those quilts that I've been talking about are really terrific. They're soft, they're beautiful, and you can take a good look. The picture of them really doesn't describe how soft they are, how wonderful it would be to have one of those back at your house. And we've got 6 of them. Come on out, limber up those fingers, and bid on those. You can have those back at your house very soon. But first, you have to get up off the couch and make those bids. Okay. Remember, folks, what you're supporting while you're bidding. I know I did that whole thing about Vince Lombardi and Jimmy Valvano, and I talked to you about coaching you through this time. You really have to get out there to biddingowl.com and sign up if you haven't yet. Your time is very short right now. But for right now, I just want to explain to you that this is something very special. Think of someone in your family who years ago or in the future may benefit by this. Think of the chaos and the pain that comes with finding out that someone in the family is in the latter stages of life. What do they do? How do they cope? Thanks to the good work of Anthony House, they'll have that supportive care. They'll have that information and referral from somebody who isn't trying to sell them something, but instead is trying to be part of the solution to a chaotic time in their life. This is your opportunity to be part of the solution for them. Please, get on out there and bid. You have an opportunity. We're down to 5 minutes. Very good. I wondered what showing me 5 fingers was about. Folks, it's 5 minutes. You know what that means. That means that you're down to less than 300 seconds to go. This is an opportunity for you to take a good look one more time at all those wonderful things. We've got the haunted Oswego tours that are bid below their $50 value. Come on, support a local business and help out the services that we're offering here. Let's see, how else are we doing overall? The lighted Christmas tree looking good at $45, but it's worth $60. I mentioned before that we really need folks to do the increments that we've asked them to use. Please, If it says that the increments are $10, it behooves you to get out there and make those bids based on the increment that we mentioned. Oh, okay. This just in. There's a drawing made by Pastor Bill King, of our own Pastor Bill King of the west side of Oswego. And you'll notice something special about it. Now, you and I, who've grown up here in Oswego, are familiar with the lighthouse. It's an iconic part of our hometown. This drawing is made from the north side, from the lake side, looking at this iconic part of central New York. It's special. It's something that you don't see every day. It's something that, unless you're out there on the water, you don't see at all. Folks, it's beautiful. It's made by a local fella who really is supportive of the work that we do. I'm not sure Pastor King has ever been referred to as a local fella. He'll probably tell me about that later. And folks, it's signed by Pastor King himself of Elam Grace. One of the things I mentioned before is that this is a ministry. What we're doing here is a ministry. It's a ministry because we believe that we're guided by the Holy Spirit. It's also for people of all denominations, of all faiths. So please, know that we're not limiting the work that we do at all. What's that? We're down to 3 minutes to go. Can you imagine that, folks? We're down to 3 minutes. We're less than 180 seconds to go, and then it'll all be gone. So bid, because your time is running out. You'd better get out there and make those bids. What's that? People are continuing to make those bids. This is great news. Folks, get on out there. You'll be glad you did, and you'll be supporting a wonderful cause. As I mentioned earlier, my wife and I have some rose bushes in our side yard, and when the rose bush is broken at some part, the whole plant could be weakened. That's a lot like families that find that a part of their house, a part of their daily life has been broken off and is going to be passing on. How do they cope? They can cope by the good work of Anthony House, the supportive care program, the information and referral, and the Comfort Care Home. Come on down, folks. We're down to 2 minutes to go. This is it. This is crunch time. This is where we separate the winners from the losers. This is when you have that chance, if you'll only take it. So take a good long look, a good short look at these items that we have for you. You could take these home. You can have them as a memento of the kind of support you have for an essential community program here in our home county. People don't have to run off to Albany, don't have to run off to Buffalo or Syracuse and hope that they get in. They can do that right. They can get the supports they need right here in Oswego County. Time is running out, folks. Did you hear me? Time is running out. This is your opportunity to get out there and bid. Please do. Let's see, how are we doing? Oh, we're doing especially well. Those numbers keep going up. This is wonderful news. The Pamper Yourself bath set is $40 and the high bid is $25. That's number 516. Let's see, any other really sweet deals we've got going here? The winter gear basket, $30 for a $90 basket. Folks, we're all closed. Thank you, everyone who has bid. Thank you for your support of Anthony House. Have a beautiful evening.
Hi everyone, my name is Amber St. Joy, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my experience as a volunteer at Wellhouse Ministry, Anthony House. I'm currently a senior here at SUNY Oswego, and I've been volunteering with Wellhouse since my freshman year. And before going into working with them, I didn't really know what hospice was or even understood the concept of it. But as I was introduced to Kateri Spinella, the director and co-founder, through her former intern and my former RA, I realized and saw the passion that she had and just such a love to really provide 24/7 care to those at the end stage of life for free. And that alone astonished me because I thought, that is something new. I've never heard of this before. And me in the long run, thinking about the future, thinking about my future family members, but also looking into Oswego County, like, we need this. We need something like this to provide hope, to provide comfort and love, because this is not only providing comfort to the residents, but also their families in this transition to the end stage of their life. But as a volunteer, I worked alongside Kateri, the marketing team, and basically everyone. And I had experience of helping out fundraising with the Black and White Ball event the past couple of years, and even now. And all these experiences really kind of shaped my identity, really showed me what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, which is to work with nonprofit organization, which is to serve people and to serve God and to really share God's love to others. If you have a passion and a drive and such a love to do such a thing, or even if you're hesitating and you're not sure, like, I say take that step or that leap of faith and come on through, come and support and help, because this is life-changing, this is valuable, this is beautiful, because it's not only affecting your life, but the lives of those to come. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening. Thank you.
Hi, folks. I want to thank our speakers for this evening, who show the breadth of the kind of work that we do here at Anthony House. Pastor Watkins, Vera Dunsmore, Brian Feit, Celestina Spinella, Annette Hurlbut, Kateri Spinella. A special thanks for Amber St. Joy and the photographer who makes this all possible, Ginger Van Allen.